Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. This week I am memory planning the week of August 15th through the 21st using this Hocus Pocus kit from ScribblePrintsCo, and I am pairing it, doing a little mixed metal moment with orange foil from Hannah, along with, I believe, her lavender foil. I just have to say real quick, I really hate sometimes when I am doing the voiceover of my video and I get a notification on my phone and it just decides to stop recording and it deletes everything that I just did. So, I literally just stopped it and I'm redoing this. So I'm going to be repeating my things myself, but it's not going to be repeating it to you guys, so hopefully I cover everything that I needed to again. So I used the pumpkin glitter header overlays. I don't know if that's actually what they're called or not, but you could probably just look up pumpkin and I'm sure these will pop up. But I used the pumpkin glitter header overlays and the witch bottom washi overlays, both in orange, and then the Candyman underlays in lavender. You'll see here that I am putting the glitter header overlays down just directly onto the planner paper, because this is an older SPC kit that I just got from the Buy Sell Trade group, and it did not come with glitter headers. So there's a little trick or a little tip there. If you ever have a kit that doesn't have glitter headers, you could always just use glitter header overlays because, they are the same size, so they will still fill the space the same way. And you could even use, more full ones. You could probably use, a confetti overlay, and it would cover it even more. But I honestly think that looks pretty cute for, a little in-the-moment thing, because I totally forgot that this didn't have glitter headers. So I kind of just rolled with it and stuck them down, and I don't think it looks bad at all. I also used a gold foiled quote box from SPC that just says, "I put a spell on you." I used that in the sidebar. But other than that, I didn't really use too much foil. I used Hannah's Halloween sampler in lavender as well, but instead of using that as icons throughout the week, I used it as little deco bits and just put it in some areas that I had a little bit of space that I could film. And the reason that I used this kit this week is because I watched Hocus Pocus this week with my mom, which you will see when we get into the day by day, but I watched Hocus Pocus this week because I really want to release some Hocus Pocus candles in my shop. Let me know if you guys would have interest in that. I don't know if it's getting too late, because I was hoping to have it done before the new movie came out, but now I think that's next week. So, but it would still be in time to release them before Halloween, just not necessarily before the movie came out. So I don't know if there would still be interest in them. But anyway, I watched the movie this week because I wanted to watch it while I was brainstorming some ideas and stuff for the candles. And I used this kit in this week in particular because I've been seeing some new art come out in the last couple of months, couple of weeks, whatever, for new Hocus Pocus art since the new movie is coming out, and I've seen some that I really like. So I didn't want to push this kit back another year, but I also wanted to be able to use some of the new Hocus Pocus art. So I just decided to pull it in this week since I watched the movie this week anyway. Trying to think if there was anything else that I needed to say. Oh, I did skip a week in my planner because the week before this one was supposed to be I'm a Fake, which I will still hopefully be doing a video for. I just don't have everything that I need yet to do that spread. So I just decided, instead of like waiting until I had everything I needed and just like pushing my videos back even further, since I'm still trying to catch up, I just decided to skip that one for now, and then we'll go back to it in a little bit. I'm sure no one really cares that much, because I'm sure no one watches my videos like that intensely to where they would even really realize that my plans are kind of switched around. But yeah, so I think that's all that I have to say about the base and the kit and everything. As per usual, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, or you can message me on my Instagram at ShayLovesToRead, which is where I will also have pictures of this spread posted and all the shops that I use tagged. So definitely go give me a follow there. But yeah, let's just get into the day by day. So first off, on Monday, first things first, I watched Hocus Pocus. I was over at my mom's house, and we just decided to turn on Hocus Pocus, which I actually only sometime in the last couple of years watched it for the first time. Surprising, I know. But this was like, it wasn't a nostalgic movie for me, because it was probably like maybe 2 years ago that I watched it for the first time. But like, it still feels so nostalgic to me, because like, it's just a nostalgic movie in general. Like, it's just such a classic Halloween movie. And even though I only watched it for the first time a few years ago, I still feel like it's kind of like a nostalgic movie to me. I don't know. But since watching it for the first time, I have watched it at least once every year. Hello, mister. My cat is getting a little talkative. It is 6:30 in the morning, so it is his prime time. I'm sorry if you hear my chair like creaking. I just leaned down to pet him. But yeah, so we started off the day by watching Hocus Pocus. Then I did a little bit of brainstorming. I did some while I watched Hocus Pocus. My cat just jumped up on my desk. But I did some brainstorming for some candles, because like I said, I want to do some Hocus Pocus candles. So I was just looking up different scents and things and trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do. He's climbing all over my planner right now. Then my boyfriend and I went back over to my house, and my boyfriend and I had some time together. And then after he went to work, I did my voiceover for Strange. Then this day I got some book mail, and I plan on getting some like custom book mail scripts, because I've noticed that I've been like putting that in a couple of times. And so I want to get some cute scripts for that. But I got some book mail. So I did like a sister exchange on Facebook. I'm in like a book group on Facebook, and they do, I don't know if they do it every month, but they've done it a couple of times where they do like what they call a sister exchange, where basically just two people are paired up and they like swap gifts. So I got one of the books that I had been gifted this day, which was a book called Christmas Crazy in July. Yeah, I haven't read it yet because I'm kind of planning on reading it next July. But then I also got the book Unhooked, which is like a young adult Peter Pan retelling that I had bought myself. Then I listened to some of my audiobook, and at this time I was listening to From Blood and Ash, or actually this is when I started it. So it was a reread for me, but I wanted to continue in the series. And so, but I hadn't read From Blood and Ash in a minute, so I just wanted to reread it. Then this night I went over to my mom's house and I read with her, and we were reading Notes on an Execution. And then when I got home, I just did a little bit of cleaning. On to Tuesday, this was my aunt's birthday. So I put that in. It's really funny, like, looking back at my planner, it's kind of funny seeing, like, whose birthdays I've put in and whose I haven't, because, like, literally, my dad and my Nana, who, their birthdays are 2 days apart, so they were in the same week this year, but literally, like, their birthdays are not in my planner. Like, I plan to maybe go back and do monthlies, and that's when I'm going to have, like, everyone's birthdays in, but as far as the weekly for the week that their birthdays were, it's literally not in my planner. Like, I didn't forget about it. I called them, but I just, like, don't remember to put it in my planner. Like, I almost didn't put my aunt's birthday, and then I remembered, and there's another birthday later this week, but, like, I almost didn't put them in, but luckily, like, while I was writing out the plans, I realized that, so I pulled a sticker real quick for them. But yeah, so anyway, so it was my aunt's birthday, and then this day I listened to more of From Blood and Ash. I did some crochet. I was working on the baby blanket that I'm making for my best friend. I just realized I'm going to have to make another blanket because there is someone else in my life who I just found out is pregnant and is due in March, which, funny enough, is when my, like, first niece was born, was just this March, and now next March I already have another family member. Whew. Anyway, then this day I uploaded Strange, which is the Stranger Things spread, or like the Stranger Things kit from PlannerPixie.co. Then so this was like all late at night / early morning, so I just put on some music. I put some music on the TV, and I just passed out, which sometimes it's just so nice falling asleep with some music on. But then when I woke up, I just was very tired because I think I remember that, like, this night I just went to bed super late. So I was just very tired. Then I think I woke up probably when my boyfriend got home, so we had some time together. Then we went to the library, and I, of course, had to use the little Hocus Pocus book to mark going to the library because why not? And then while my boyfriend and I were out, we stopped at a pizza place that we had been wanting to try called Larry's Pizza, and we just sat in there and had some pizza, and then we kind of looked around because they have, like, a little arcade. It's, like, old games. It's nothing, like, super special or anything, but we kind of just walked around and looked and checked it out and everything since, like I said, it was, like, a new place for us. And then this day I got some more book mail. So I got the other book that I was gifted in the sister exchange, which was called Make Me Burn. And then I also got Crave, which I'm actually currently reading. And then Devil's Pass, which is by the authors of Zodiac Academy. I haven't read that one because I'm not, like, I have a ton of their other books, but, like, I'm not reading any of their other series until I read through Zodiac Academy, so that one is waiting for me whenever I get to it. On Wednesday, I just marked playing with stickers, and then I marked that it was a rainy morning, and I used one of these, like, super cute stickers from Joy of Planning. It was on this freebie that I have, That's just so cute. It's such a big sticker, and I was really trying to find a way to make it fit in. And I cut the box that I used, but I didn't even need to, so I literally, stuck it back on exactly where it goes. It's not even layered or anything, which I just thought was kind of funny. Then I just marked sleeping most of the day. Yeah, Bucky's just got the zoomies now. He wants to go out. But I slept most of the day, I think just because it was rainy, and when it's raining, I pass out. Then I marked that I was just in my feelings. I don't know. I think it was just about money, and I was just feeling lonely. I don't know. It just, since moving, I've felt kind of lonely out here, but yeah, so I was just kind of in my feelings and had a little meltdown. Then I did some work. I worked on Carly's order, which yeah, so I did some work. I worked on her order, and then I did some reading. And I wasn't even done with Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I got book mail, and then I read with my mom, and that night we finished Notes on Execution, and then I watched YouTube. That's all I had left for Tuesday. But on Wednesday, we started the Secret Book and Scone Society, which was a really fun, cozy mystery. I had been recommended that series at one point when I made a post about recently getting into cozy mysteries, and someone told me that if I'm looking for a good cozy mystery, I should check this one out. And I'm very happy for that recommendation, because I really enjoyed this book. And me and my mom will be continuing this series. We haven't yet because she is in Florida right now. But when we get the chance, we will be continuing that series. Okay, it just cut me off again. So I think I was at the end of Wednesday. So I'm restarting on Thursday, and I was already at the end of Friday. But it just cut me off again because it was telling me that my battery was low. So anyway, on Thursday, I marked reading again. I'm sorry if any of this is getting repeated, because I only went back a little bit, but I think the last thing I talked about was the end of Wednesday. But on Thursday, we read some more. We were reading The Secret Book and Scone Society. I watched some YouTube when I got home. Then apparently this day I got Burger King. I didn't mark anything else that we did out of the house, so I don't really know why we were out, unless maybe my boyfriend brought it home, but I don't think he did. I don't know. Anyway, I did some work, and I was working on the goth and Halloween party kits, and while working, I listened to more of From Blood and Ash. And then I had some ramen that night. On to Friday, I marked that it was my dog's birthday, and I used this super cute Joy of Planning Pitbull sticker. And I literally, I haven't been talking about any... I'm so sorry that you're going to be hearing my cat running around right now. He's going insane, and I literally live in a tiny house, so you're going to hear any sound that is in my house. But I want to get this up today, so I just need to get this done. I was saying I literally haven't been talking about any of the stickers that I've used, but I've now mentioned Joy of Planning twice. Honestly, top tier, probably my favorite character sticker shop. If you haven't, please go check them out. Because they're just so cute. Honestly, I don't link all the shops that I use down below. I always tag them in Instagram, like in my close-ups photos, I always tag all the shops that I use and everything. But if I remember, I'll just link Joy of Planning down below in this video because you seriously need to go check them out. They have the cutest stickers. But anyway, so it was my dog's birthday, and then I listened to more from Blood and Ash while continuing to work, and I finished it this day. Then I finished the Halloween party kit, and then I got my new releases up this day, which was the Goth and Halloween party kits. Then this day I just did some organizing around my house, got some things cleaned up, and while I did so, I watched Outlander. I basically just had to like catch up and finish season 6. I had started season 6 like as it was airing, so like an episode per week, but like I don't even remember the last time that I watched a show weekly like as it aired was probably Supernatural, like when that ended. I don't think I've watched a show as it aired since then, so I just like got behind, so I just spent this day binging it and finishing. I mean, I was binging it. I watched a couple episodes, but it was a really short season. I cannot wait for next season because it's gonna be like a long season since this one was so short, which I'm of course really excited about. But yeah, so I just finished it that day, and then my mom came over to help me get some more things cleaned up and to help me take apart my bed frame since I was getting a new bed frame. And while she was here, we started the show One of Us is Lying, which is based off of the book by the same name by Karen M. McManus. She is probably one of my favorite authors. I've listened to all of her books on audio except for the most recent one. I haven't yet read that one, but I think I've read all of her backlist books, and I just really enjoy them. Like, I don't know, they're not necessarily, like, all-time favorite books or anything like that, but, like, when I go into one of her books, I can just, like, I can expect it to have a good time, and I feel like I'm safe with that. Like, I just feel like I can read one of her books and I just know that I'm going to have a good time with it. So, in those regards, I feel like she might be, like, one of my favorite authors. So, definitely check out Karen M. McManus if you are into, like, young adult mystery, like, mystery thriller and mystery books, I would say. But so we started that show that day, and then I went out to the post office to ship some orders. So I had Carly's order to ship, and then like a big bulk candle order that I had to get out, which was like such a relief to get that out. I think I've mentioned them before, but this is the second candle that I've made for, why can I not remember? Celestia Book Crate. Definitely check them out if you're interested in like a fun bookish subscription box. But she has now 3 times actually ordered like a bulk order of candles from me, and it's always like such a relief to get those sent out because it usually takes me a minute. And this time she's ordered even more. I haven't gotten started on them yet. I'm waiting on my supplies to come in, but I'm always like excited but it's also just like such a relief once I get them shipped off. But yeah, so went to the post office, and then we went to Lowe's to get the wood that we needed for our countertops, for our kitchen cabinets. And then while we were out, we ended up stopping and got, we went to a place called Chinese To Go, which is literally just like a fast food Chinese place. It was okay, not my favorite thing ever, but it wasn't bad. And then we picked up our new bed frame. So we got it from someone off of Facebook Marketplace. And, yeah, we got it this night and set it up. On to Saturday, I marked going to a car show with my boyfriend. And the car show was at David's Burgers, so we, of course, also got food. And then that night, we watched The Goonies. I literally didn't put anything in for Saturday and Sunday, so I marked Goonies in, honestly, I think a really cute way. Then on to Sunday, I was just looking at a bunch of fall decor because I just need some fall decor in my life. Fall makes me so happy. Then I marked Bucky being super chaotic like he was being just a minute ago. And then I slept in. And then this night I had dinner at my mom's. And when I got home, I organized my kitchen. So that is it for this plan with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I honestly really love the way this spread turned out. I was a little bit nervous about it going into it because it was a mini kit, and like an older format at that. But honestly, like, I had a couple little struggles here and there, but for the most part, I think it came together really well. And I love how it turned out. So if you like the way this looks, or if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more videos from me. Like I said, I will have my Instagram link down below where I will post close-ups of the spread and have all of the shops that I use tagged. But if you have any other like questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, feel free to leave them down below or message me on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, friends!